You first.
Like, ever? I was 11.
I was 11 too.
You were?
Sorry, yeah.
And my dad writes songs, and I just like idolize my dad. I'm obsessed with my dad. So to bond with him, I was like, I'm gonna write a song. And so I did, and I played it for him. And he's like, at the time, he was like a bail bondsman. Like, we got invited to Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife's birthday party in high school. It's my actual claim to fame in life. But all that to say, my dad's a very, like, to me, and especially to a little girl, like, very immovable figure, like a hero, like Hercules, you know? And so I wrote this song, and I remember going into his office, and I was like, Dad, I wrote a song, and he was like, oh, that's so cute, like, play it for me. And I played it for him, and I remember he cried, and I just felt so powerful. I felt like a wizard. I felt like, oh my God, I'm 11, I just made a grown man cry. Like, I moved the immovable. My dad was this like immovable thing to me, and I moved it with a song, and the bug bit me that day, and I was like, oh no, I'm in big fat trouble. Like, who else can I make cry? What else can I move? What other grown men can I move
Destroy.
to tears? Exactly. So yeah, ever since then I was like obsessed, and it's all a blur since then, but a beautiful blur. It was a song called Soul on Fire, and it was about Jesus dying on the cross. But from like his perspective. Well, my dad would always say, write what you know, and I'm 11, like I've never dated. I was like, well, I go to church and I learn about Jesus in Sunday school. So that was my first song. It was a Jesus song, and I still write Jesus songs every once in a while. But yeah, he got my first one. He'll probably get my last.
Just the way that you said that. It was a Jesus.
It was about Jesus dying on the cross.
It's pretty deep for an 11-year-old.
What about you?
Mine was not that.
Yours is like way cooler.
No, definitely not cooler. I'm trying to remember. I think I wrote like a poem. It was like about like Fruit Loops. It was like be a Fruit Loop in a world of Cheerios. Like be
I love
different.
that.
Maybe we should write it again and put it on the next album for sure.
Fruit Loops.
But no, it was called Fruit Loops, and I was like, be a Fruit Loop in a world of Cheerios. That was my song. I was definitely not as soulful as you were at 11.
No, I think that's like very clever in ways I was not. So we both have our strengths.
Yes, we do.
Well, those are two very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus on the cross, Fruit Loops.
Hanging there, getting heavier. Like mine was so dark and deep.
You wrote that?
Yeah, I was like. Yeah. Now I'm like.
I'm like
what was
crying.
I? Yeah, I'm like
Oh, that
11.
was so funny. Oh, man.